there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Joey Jackson, is she really going out with him? What a great song. Don't be like me. Don't ignore this song, even though you like it, until you're my age, and then you realize that it's actually a really, really interesting song to learn how to play. Very simple verses. The chorus kind of comes alive with some really, really interesting chords, and I'll get to them in a moment. So download your chart. You're probably going to need it just for these couple of chords. The key to this song, look, is really that simple verse progression and getting the rhythm right for it. And it's better to play less than more with these chords because the verse chords are very simple. A, E, G. Now the absolute key to getting that sounding good is to only play the first couple of notes out of these chords. Play them like power chords, I guess, but in the open position it works really well. Don't forget, I've got a capo here on my first fret, which is going to make these chords a lot easier. The guitarist in the band, I don't know his name, I'm sorry, but he's actually playing these chords as bar chords up here, but I think for one person playing a solo arrangement of this, it sounds better using these open chords. Now, again, a muffled, a slightly muted, so using this part of your hand just in front of the bridge on the strings where they first, come off the bridge. Just find that sweet spot there where it muffles it enough to stop the ringing but still let the pitch of the note sound nice and clear. You're muffling that A. You're going to the same sort of E. Look, I'm just doing a one finger version of this A chord, doing the same thing for an E by just moving over to that second fret A string and playing the open E and the A like that. Very, very simple. The key to getting this sounding good is this little walk up to the G. And so much so that once you land on the E, don't strum it more than once, then start the walk up. So you go A, E, then do those three notes to get you up to the G, then fill in the G chord. That's the verse. Pretty women out walking with gorillas down my street. One of the best opening lines of a song yet. Then, as you get into this chorus, and I'll backtrack for a moment and do the intro, which is just C sharp minor, moving up to a D, do it as a bar chord. Then you move up to an E sus9, which is basically your first finger across the 7th fret on all of these strings except for the low E, and you can play the low E as well. That's an E sus9. Then this little riff goes 9th fret E, and you can leave that finger there where it is. 9th fret E string, 7th fret E string, come down with your pinky onto the 10th fret B string, back up to the 7th fret E string, so like this. And you can rake through the strings like I did then, or you can just go like that, and then you're into the verse. In the chorus, where it gets interesting, you start on the D. Is she really going? Here we have an A major 7 sus2. So you play an A major 7 like that, lift your finger off the B string, and you've got a sus2 there. Strum that once, and then form it with these two fingers, form a normal A major chord. So you start with A major 7 sus2 up to A major. Is she really going out with him? Back to D. Is she really gonna C sharp minor 7? But instead of doing your regular C sharp minor 7 here, which will sound okay, the voicing I hear them do is this one, just because you get that minor third on the D string 2nd fret. Take him, F sharp minor down to E quite quickly, back to D. Is she really going? Here's a cracker of a chord. And he uses this in Stepping Out, I think, as well, his other really famous song. But this is an F sharp sus9. So here is your F sharp sus9, the way he plays it in the chorus. Is she really going out with him? To the F sharp minor. 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. When it gets to the middle section, that's kind of all there is to the song, except for the middle section, because we're just going back and forth from verse to chorus. The middle section starts again. It's kind of like the intro, but we go a little bit further. We go C sharp minor, D, there's a man, E sus9, who's moving up to this chord, this F sharp sus9, more down than dead, and I'm to feel. Take your hands. So that little run we do 3 times. C sharp minor, D, E sus9, F sharp 9. Do that 3 times. After the 3rd time, come back down to the E sus9, back up to the F sharp 9, F sharp sus9, go back down to the E sus9 again, and then you do that riff. Chorus out. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. We chorus out to the end of that song. Absolute cracker. I love this song. If you have any questions, if you've got any queries about those chords, because they're a little bit left of center, but they're really, really great chords. They're good chords to get under your fingers, and get in touch with me if you want to query anything about those chords, or if you need help with anything. I'm here to help. I'm always going to respond to you guys. I really appreciate you guys and all the support, the comments, the likes and the shares that you give the channel, because it keeps me going, and it's an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you guys here next time.